Welcome to another episode of Learning English with Celebrities. You're watching Fluency Girls and I am Mandeep, your English coach. Today I'll help you understand and use the words, the pompous, flamboyant and advanced vocabulary words used by celebrities in their interviews. And the celebrity today I have picked is none other than our favorite Shah Rukh Khan. Before I begin the lesson, I want to humbly request you, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to push that bell notification icon so that you receive the notification for the upcoming video. So let's quickly cut to the chase and begin the lesson.
Hunger, ambition, all these are lofty words, and
So here Shah Rukh has used the word lofty words. So he's using this in context of describing himself or his ambitions, his career using lofty words. Let's first understand the meaning of lofty. You can describe something as lofty that is very high in rank, that is very advanced or very ambitious. It sounds very big and heavy. So here the words he is describing them as lofty. He means to say that the words that are being used to describe are very big, very heavy, very ambitious words. Let's try and understand using this word in some of our own sentences. She has lofty goals of becoming a Nobel Prize winning scientist. So here you are describing her goals as lofty. That means very high, very ambitious goals. His lofty attitude made him seem out of touch with reality. So you come across people who have that attitude like they belong to some very elite class or they are just apart from the whole crowd. And such an attitude where people seem to project themselves as somebody high ranked person, then you can call that attitude as lofty. And his lofty attitude here made him seem out of touch with reality. That means he had no idea. It seemed like he has no idea what reality is. Let's delve further into Shah Rukh's speech.
with the script, I won't name the script, and the script required me to be wearing a skirt throughout the film. That is the only time I wanted to step back. It was one of those films in olden times where men wore skirts. But men wore skirts, not androgynous men like me wearing skirts. Not androgynous men like me wearing skirts. Not androgynous men like me wearing skirts.
So here he is using the word endogenous. It's an adjective that he has used to describe men like him. Endogenous, man like me. Here by endogenous, he means that something that is part of himself. So he is a man, complete man inside out. So he is finding this idea of men wearing skirt very weird. Let's try to use this word in some sentences here. His energy seemed endogenous. He was always full of life, even without coffee. So something that originated from within and it was inherent within itself. So his energy was endogenous. Some health problems are endogenous. So this means that they start within the body, inside the body only, and nothing outside of the body causes it. So the origin is inside only. So some health problems are endogenous. Her anxiety seemed endogenous. It wasn't linked to any specific reason. That means it was originating from inside her only. There was no outward reason for that anxiety. Let's move on to the next clip.
As if I have maybe insulted the trust that they have in me. So it really bogs me down. But I've never felt that I'm defeated. So it really bogs me down.
It really bogs me down. When you say that something bogs you down, you mean to say that it is hindering your progress. It is preventing you to do something and you are getting overwhelmed with it. So sometimes some emotions bog you down. You get overwhelmed with the emotions and they don't let you move on to the next thing. The paperwork always bogs me down. So I always feel overwhelmed, overburdened with the paperwork. I don't want to get bogged down by details right now. That means if you get into details, it is going to hinder some action here. Have you ever been bogged down by something? Or in your everyday routine, what is it that you feel bogs you down? Do share it with me in the comment section. Let's move on.
I know I don't allow defeat to overtake me. I get beaten, I maybe fall down, but I don't allow. So no, I've never, ever, ever. I'm being honest, I'm not being pompous. But I'm being honest, I'm not being pompous. But I'm being honest, I'm not being pompous.
Pompous. Pompous. Here he says, I'm being honest, I'm not being pompous. Pompous here means that he is not pretentious. He is not pretending something, and whatever he is saying it honestly. So, pompous can also mean that you are projecting yourself as very self important or very arrogant, also. Let's understand its usage in some sentences. His pompous speech made everyone roll their eyes. So when you roll your eyes, that means you dislike something. Here pompous speech means it is showing self-importance. He is talking a lot about himself. But mind you, I'm not talking about Shah Rukh Khan here. It's just an example. Shah Rukh Khan isn't pompous, is he? Don't be so pompous. We all are learning here. Have you ever come across anybody who is pompous? Okay, let's move on.
I I hope it's not like a cliched answer. I have too much respect for women. It's not like a cliched answer. It's not like a cliched answer.
Cliched. Cliched. Here, Shah Rukh is hoping that his answer doesn't sound cliche. When you call something cliche, you mean to say that it is being overused. Something that is overused and it is unoriginal. Many times we come across some thoughts, some ideas, some words, some phrases that sound very cliche. That means they are very unoriginal, they are overused, and they lack any originality at all. Let's frame some sentences using the word cliche or cliched. The movie had a cliched plot with a predictable ending. Some movies they have the same unoriginal story. They are like an old wine in a new bottle. So it's just like everything is getting repeated, the same old plot, the same old story, and there is nothing original in it. Saying that love conquers all is so cliched now. Similarly, we often use it's raining cats and dogs to depict heavy rains. No, it sounds very cliche to me. Do you know of any phrase, any words that sound cliche to you? Do comment below. I would like to know what do you find cliched. Let's move on.
It comes inherently, innately from inside me. It's not a thing that innately from inside me. Innately from inside me.
He says it comes inherently, innately from inside me. When you say that something is innate, that means it is inborn. Something that is not learned, but you were born with it. Some qualities are innate to you. They come very naturally to you. You don't have to push yourself without any thought. They come to you. Let's say you are innately curious about learning new things. That means that is your inborn quality. You want to learn new things and you are not putting any efforts in doing that. Some people are innately good at public speaking. So they are naturally good at public speaking. Let's move on.
Films, because I just know films. is as difficult as easy as any other business. It'll have its pitfalls, it'll have its highs. It'll have its pitfalls, it'll have its highs.
When you say that something has its pitfalls and it has its highs, you're trying to say that everything has its own advantages and disadvantages. So it has both challenges as well as success. So pitfall is going down deep. So that is the challenge when you face that, when you feel that you are facing a lot of challenge, you are in the pitfall. And when something has its highs, that means you are facing success. So this film industry that is talking about, it has its own pitfalls and its own highs. Being self-employed has its own pitfalls and highs. Every journey has its own pitfalls and highs, but that's what makes it worthwhile. Moving on.
You have to just work hard diligently, do your thing, believe in your talent and your skill, hone it as you go along. Don't let bad days bring you down. Don't let good days make you mad. Just work hard diligently. Just work hard diligently.
Work hard diligently. Here, diligently means whenever you have to put persistent effort, continuous effort. So if you are putting in careful and persistent effort, doing a lot of hard work, you are doing something diligently. She diligently prepared for the exam. That means she carefully, meticulously, going into the detail and with persistence, she prepared for the exam. He worked diligently to complete the project on time. So that means he put a very consistent hard work into completing the project on time. Moving on.
So that's never the real you. So you have to assess yourself, har baar. So I think that is wrong image building. You have to exude, you have to tell people, this is who I am. You have to exude, you have to exude.
To exude to people. That means you have to show off to people what you truly are. So some people, they exude the confidence. That means they are giving away, they are oozing out the confidence, they are giving off the confidence. Let's use this in sentences. The room exuded warmth and comfort. So that means the room was giving off a lot of warmth and comfort. She exudes confidence on stage. Whenever she is on stage, she is giving off that confidence. So whenever somebody is showing some quality very strongly and it is just giving off that strong vibe to you, that is exuding. So it can be exuding confidence, exuding warmth, exuding grace, exuding love. The mothers exude so much love to their children, don't they? The mere gaze of mother exuded love for her child. That means the look that the mother gave to the child, the way she looked at the child, that exhibited, that gave off a lot of love. Let's look at the next word.
So when you're young, you experience the adventure called life. When I was young, I think I was a little brash. I think I was a little overconfident. I think I was a bit reckless, a little brash, a little brash.
He says he was a little brash. Brash means when you behave in a very overconfident, in a very rough manner without thinking about any consequences, and you are just doing something without putting any thought into it. Teenagers, they are quite brash in their behavior, aren't they? Because they don't put so much thought into what they are doing and their actions are driven by the passions. The new employee is talented but a little brash. It was brash of him to interrupt the teacher like that. So without any thought. So that means it was rude of him to interrupt the teacher like that. Here, brash is used in terms of being rude. Let's look at another sentence. Don't be brash. Think before you act. So here, brash means don't be the one who doesn't put thought into their actions. So that was all about today's lesson. I hope that you built on some vocabulary there and you'll use these newly learned words and phrases in your own sentences. If you have liked this lesson, then please don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you next time with another lesson. Till then, happy learning.